Let there be light, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the City Light Project YouTube channel for yet another MMA fight companion covering Lux Fight League 52, one of my favorite regional promotions out there, the best promotion out of Mexico, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking of that, vote in the poll question if you haven't already. We are back. Sorry for missing some of the morning shows, ladies and gentlemen. I have not had power for the freaking last 15 hours. No joke, 25 minutes ago, the lights came back on. So the first thing I thought about doing, was it eating? Was it showering? Was it charging my phone? No, it was Luke's motherfucking Fight League, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. If you're new to the channel, we do live play-by-play commentary, reaction, and of course, live interaction with all you amazing folks in the live chat here. Unfortunately, I wouldn't have been able to cover the prelims anyways, but I don't even know where to fucking find the prelims. They might be on YouTube. I don't know. I don't even think Composa knows where to find the prelims. But anyways, we have a 5-fight main card here, 2 title fights, and in textbook Luke's fashion, they got the strobe lights there. So, I mean, the Fight Pass honestly should be putting some warnings out there for people watching. And number 2, look at all the finishes already on the undercard. So it should be a good card. I'm excited for it, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm excited to open up the fight weekend. Yeah, I didn't get to watch Baki, which I have to catch up on the Eris card, which, by the way, Eris, get your ass back on Fight Pass. What are you guys doing? But anyways, but we should be good for the rest of the weekend, guys. We should be good for the rest of the weekend. Yo, what's up, Volcan? Good to see you. Bloody map, please. Dude, I see some blood on the map. I see some blood on the map. Oh, wait. Yo, what's up, Ben? Good to see you. Good to see you. Gabe, good to see you. Yael, good to see you. Sean freaking Moody, thank you so much for the donation, the $2 donation on PayPal, man. Really appreciate it. Vulcan, how are you doing? God, I love this league. The announcer kind of looks like a Mexican Saki Kabara, no? Baki made his opponent tap to strikes. I mean, much like Peach Boy almost did. Much like Peach Boy almost did. I can't say I'm surprised. And fighting out his contract now with Eris, got dicked over by the PFL. You got to imagine that now that the UFC is reaching back out to him and isn't screwing him over this time, I think they're going to offer him a decent contract, and we will see him next in the UFC. Yo, what's up, Shane? Shane, it's only 8 o'clock. There's 5 fights. You'll be good. You'll be good. Are you waking up early tomorrow, Shane? Doing good. Thanks, bro. Getting bigger and better, but I got to cut to light heavyweight. You can do it, brother. I started hill sprints again. I threw up the other day at the top of the hill after my set. There was a family that looked at me, distraught, disgusted, and I just said simply, I'm getting back in shape. I don't even need to cut weight. I just I would rather pull the Band-Aid off and do hill sprints if I'm going to, get my cardio back up versus just fucking long distance shit. Mind you, I don't mind jogging, but still, I just like fucking putting on the Pride FC theme song and just going balls to the wall for a few sets. Oh, nice. I got to check the list. I haven't checked since the first one that I think only had 30 or 40 guys. Hypothetically, if someone's going to legally stream the fights, what would be the best option websites to do that? None do Luke's. Hope you're doing good too. I've never found Luke's on the interwebs. I have UFC Fight Pass. One of the reasons why I have UFC Fight Pass, because you get one of these awesome regional shows as part of the package. I've somehow gotten slightly worse at running. Shane, gotta get on the trails, my man. You gotta get on the trails. Got broken up with today. Shit, it hurts the most. I'm sorry to hear that, Sean. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. It does fucking suck, but you will come out of it on the other side, okay, my friend. And at least you have a sports-filled weekend with the boys to be able to distract you a little bit. Yes, sir. Octagon tomorrow. Octagon tomorrow. Izzy Osborne Christmas song meme stuck in my head. Shit's hilarious. Winner takes it all. I'm gonna slap your father. What's up, Chris Gray? Good to see you. We're like 6 months too late. All right, both these fighters are in the, or one of the fighters are in the cage. I forget. It's the white and black corner. None of that blue, none of that red and they literally give everybody in the audience epilepsy with those lights. This is a nice arena, by the way. Apparently, this is at elevations. So if we do see fights go the distance, we might see, well, I don't know. Some people live in this region, they said, like some of the guys on the roster, but a lot of them have traveled here from other parts of Mexico, and this is a particularly high elevated area. So it's going to be interesting to see, especially in the title fights, if these fighters gas. Again, I haven't watched any of the prelims, but there's a lot of finishes on the prelims. Again, I don't even know how to watch the Lux prelims, to be honest. It's on some like Mexican channel or service I think you need a subscription for. But anyways, a lot of finishes. Like what? We had two go the distance, armbar, rear naked choke. Oh, and a 45-second. Wait, let's see if I can find this. Fighters are still making their walkout, by the way. Fighters are still making their walkout. We'll quickly run them down here in a sec. Lights on the floor so far. Dude, it's cool how they like walk out. Yeah, I like the tunnel in which they employ for the Luke's walkouts. Yo, what's up, Raphael? Good to see you. Yo, what's up, HM? How you doing, buddy? Oh, we haven't had power for 15 hours. So I worked my whole day at a freaking coffee shop. So it's been okay. I had a productive day because I couldn't be distracted. But glad to be. We got power 25 or I guess 30 minutes ago now. So it's been a busy day, Chris Gray. It's been a busy day. So I didn't catch into the Eris card. How's your day been? I heard it's raining in Nanaimo too. I actually talked to a friend today from Nanaimo. The list has a lot of new additions for Dana White contenders. Okay, maybe I'll go over that after this card here. They are at 1,500 meters over sea level. Jeez. Yeah, I'd gas out after 2 minutes. I wonder how well Peach Boy would do 1,500 feet above sea level. For those who don't know, Peach Boy is the greatest heavyweight of all time. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. Anyways, okay, we have a Colombian against a Mexican fighter. Here we got Alejandro Corrales Toro, who's 7-3 as a pro. It's a pretty good record. 4-1 in his last 5 fights. He did lose his last fight. He's got like the Ultimate Fighter looking shorts here. 3 KO TKOs, 1 submission, 3 decisions. His only losses have come via finish though. 2 submissions, 1 knockout, 5-1 in Luke's, and yet a title fight against Edgar Delgado in which he got choked out in the 4th round. Before that was on a 5-fight win streak against actually a mix of pretty good opponents. Jefferson Vargas, how's he? Okay, well, Jefferson Vargas actually turned out to be pretty good as well. So a pretty good run to earn that title shot, but couldn't get past Edgar Delgado. His opponent, another Alejandro, but from Colombia, 27 years of age, 5-2 as a pro, 3-2 in his last 5. He did lose his last fight. Also against freaking good opponent here in Rodrigo Vargas, who's 16-6. Decent career so far. Like took a step up in competition pretty early and has done actually well overall. I should bring up the odds for this, but I'm going to pick blind here, and I'm going with Alejandro Corrales. We're going with Mexico on this one. All right, let's see. Who do you guys got in this one, by the way? Let me know. I was about to have a nap before your stream. Notifications now. I'm drinking a beer. You're bad influence, bro. You know what, though? I'll say this. I'll say this is my cop-out in defense. This is the first and only stream that we're doing on this Friday. We're supposed to do 2, so there's your excuse. Who won against Dana Garcia and Dana Vázquez? Garcia and Vázquez have not fought yet. We got 3 more fights until the co-main event. Yeah, we have crazy storms right now. But yeah, we're here. Peach Boy clears. Oh, what's up, Morpheus? Dude, Peach Boy clears John Jones, and it's not even close. It's not even close. Oh, yeah. Sean, I'm reading your comment, Sean. It fucking sucks, dude. But that's join us in the live streams here. We'll try to get your mind off. Yo, Thidges, are you kidding me? Thidges with the 22 pounds. Yo, cheers. I don't even have a beer in hand, but cheers. Thank you so much for the 22 pounds. Are you kidding me? That's the first comment you drop? You don't even say hello. You just say cheers with the cash money. Are you kidding me? Yo, great to see you. Thank you so much for dropping by. You did not need to do that, as you probably know, as I say that all the time. It's just great to see you. Long-time subscriber of the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. You were far, far too kind. Yo, KDO Bets, great to see you as well. I miss you. I need you. All right, round one, ladies and gentlemen, has begun. 4 minutes and 38 seconds. Nice left to the body by Cerquera. Yo, Sean with the 11 months. Thank you so much for supporting the channel as well. Almost a year now. Shane's picking Corrales. Cerquera walking forward. Oh, nice right and left by Corrales. Trash charges and Luke's equal high octane nonsense. It's true. It's true. It's like when unstoppable force meets an immovable object. Which one is which, though? The trash record or the good fighter? Low kick by Cerquera. Glad you're doing well, Chris. Good to hear, as always, my friend. Again, thank you so much. 3 minutes, 50 seconds. Oh, nice 1-2 and a high kick. High kick. Oh, my God, he knocked him down. The high kick, and it's all over. Cerquera just got knocked out. He got hit with the high kick. He went down. And then motherfucking Corrales landed like 20 ground and pound shots. It is all over, ladies and gentlemen. It is all over. It is all over. He is literally face down. Doctors trying to resuscitate him, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. What a good song to play after. Oh my God, did you guys see that? And he's dancing after. Look at the replay. I'll catch up on your comments, I promise. Bro, he rocked him. He rocked him and he blocked it. Like 3 of the first shots were covered up, and then he landed a big one on the chin there. Okay, so he didn't knock him out with the head kick, but he rocked him to send him to the ground, covered up a few of the shots, and look, there's one on the... There it is. That right one, probably like the 8th shot, the right one hit the chin. Bro's still dancing in there. Oh my God. That landed clean. Corrales won, yes. Corrales won. Toe right through the gap. You know what? Let me look at that again. Right on the temple. Yeah, dude. Corrales won. TKO. Yo. And now I wonder... Crazy Storms, prophecy of end of times. That or... I mean, it is the end of times, but maybe this is Hockey from Home finally going to be breaking in my house. Thidges, what is that name? Yes, I did pick him. Sheesh. What's up, Chris? Dude, it did. Wow. The toes hit him like right on the temple. Jump up and get down. Corrales put the Leon Edwards, but in the first round. There you go. Thank you again. How are you doing, by the way? How's everybody's Friday going? K.O. Ruelas, baby.
Exactly that.
Oh, what a great... Dude, A, what a great way to start this Luke's card. And B, I mean, would there be any other way to start this Luke's card? Like, honestly, Luke's is always so good. So good. All right. Fight odds, Luke's. What do we got? I'm pretty sure they have odds. I've literally seen this promotion on fightodds.io. Maybe they took it off. Freaking GFL's still listed on here? Come on. Anyways, they'll probably show the odds on screen in the tail of the tape. Ref look like an action figure. Dude, just wait. There's a few refs. There's like this butch chick and then this like big bellied dude as well. Record actually doesn't look too bad. No, yeah, 6-2. You finally made the food channel. Yo, what's it called? Hit me up with the... Comment the link on one of the videos or on social media or on Discord or whatever. Because I want to check it out. As I say that, Mr. Bobby Knuckles follows my Chris and Chips page. That is awesome. The Great Fraud League. That is so awesome. Chris and Chips. Dude, you have to hit up like the Dingy Dock for a food review and get some fish and chips. That kick was nasty, dude. Damn, so there's no odds for Luke's on fight odds. All right, let's see if any of the prelims are on Twitter. Because there were some notable finishes. Let's see what we got here. I mean, Kaposa, he just shared the last one, so I don't think there's any prelim stuff. That's unfortunate. Maybe some of it will come out, though. They should just do the prelims on Fight Pass or on YouTube, to be honest. Dude, how good has Invicta been in 2025, eh? Like, since it's like relaunch. Finishes after finishes after finishes, man. Take note, UFC gals. Oh, okay, here it is. Here it is. Here's the knee. Here's the knee. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. Lord's name in vain. Holy fuck. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Yo, yo, head kick respect. Head kick respect. Thank you so much for this. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Ben, you're far too kind as well. Thigis and Ben, thank you guys so much for the donations. I can't believe it. You guys are far too kind. Thank you. We'll definitely start doing fish and chips reviews. Some of my Brit homies said the same thing. Well, dude, Nanaimo, straight up. I would say Nanaimo is the best fish and chips on the entire island. I said you could have a chance to be first followed by Bobby Nizzle, clutch as fuck as always. Big Smart fight was fun. Yo, what's up, No Chill? Good to see you. Sign the contract, Hank. Sign the motherfucking contract. One Friday Fights is my favorite fights right now. Ooh, I missed it this morning, so I'm gonna have to check it out. I literally woke up at 7, turned on the lights, and I was like, fuck. I didn't watch it this morning, but like it's usually pretty consistent. Weird message above my message above a cutout, but I will follow you right now on Instagram. Okay, cool. I'll check it out in literally 2 minutes. These Spanish ads look depressing as fuck. I know, dude. They're far from like the Road FC Korean ads, which are ballin' as hell. Friday Fights was nuts. Oh, okay, well, I'm excited to twist one up, grab some beer, or maybe an old fashioned, and watch some motherfuckers get knocked out in one championship before bed. I was gonna do my UFC, and I'm doing a Rise in Korea collab show with the We Are Rising podcast on Sunday. So I was going to do that research tonight, but fuck that. I'm watching one championship. Bro, one guy got a crazy comeback. I won't tell you what. Oh, okay. I can't wait. Luke's just started. Already a head kick knockout. And this was one of the prelims that were
down. This fight's going to be over right here.
Oh, is pushing.
Oh. God damn it, bro. Holy motherfucker. So that was the last prelim. Dude.
Hands straight down. This fight's going to be over right here.
What is... Oh, that right hand. Just violence, man. Violence in Luke's. And if you can knock out a Mexican fighter, an Ecuadorian fighter, Venezuelan fighter, Peruvian fighter, you hit hard as fuck. Because these guys have iron chins, man. These guys got iron chins. Oh, this one should be fun. 2 7-1 guys, both from Mexico, up in this next fight, and they're making their walkouts now. Bro, UFC is not the most profitable organization at MMA betting-wise. I figured the matchmaking is tight. That is true. Regional and bare knuckles, where you can probably make your money. Yeah, again, I was supposed to stream, but dude, my power was out for 15 freaking hours today. Literally 45 minutes ago, it got back on, which is why I'm here. So I missed Eris. I missed one. I had to work from a freaking coffee shop, which surprisingly had good internet, but I probably got hacked. No, I'm not even super sketched out about it. I just don't like going to coffee shop internet in 2025, but whatever. Ran the scan after. No malware. We're good. Oh, dude, I'm excited for this guy. So Anuar Aburto is huge. 6'6". 6'6", ladies and gentlemen, for a welterweight. This is like that guy in LFA, right? This is like that guy in LFA. Is he slow? Yes. Does he have the greatest technique? No. When he lands, knee, elbow, or shot, is it going to knock you out? Yeah. Yeah. And he's lanky as hell and a pretty good grappler. 7-1 as a pro. Won his last fight. Went to decision. Again, he kind of just pieced apart his opponent slowly but surely. Lost the decision to Raúl. Zaragoza, who's actually pretty good. 3 KOTKOs, 2 submissions, 2 decisions. Has never been finished. 7-1 in Lux. Only really lost to a solid guy who, yeah, is undefeated still. And overall, I mean, taking on pretty good competition, given where he's at right now. But yeah, he's like a freak of nature. Alexis Miranda, 7-1 on a 5-fight win streak, or 5-0 his last 5, might even be more. 6-fight win streak, 5-1 in UWC. Again, vote in the poll question. What do you think's better, Luke's UWC, Budo Cento, or Combate? I roll my eyes at Combate, although it is making a little bit of a comeback. 3 KOTKOs, 1 submission, 3 decisions. Had a fight in February against a 17-17. See, this is why UWC ain't Luke's, ladies and gentlemen. And before, took out 3-0 guy. Yeah, fucking Anuar Aburto. Go full freaking Nabil. Go full freaking Slenderman on his ass. That's who I'm picking. That's who I'm picking, ladies and gentlemen. The welterweight fight is so interesting. The Big Smurfs fight was fun. I said you could have a chance to be the first follower of Bobby Nizzo. Clutch as fuck as always. Attaboy. I'm gonna slap your father. That boy did. That team kick probably hurt the most. Let's go Miranda, because he looks like Pantoja. He looks a little bit more Asian than Pantoja, to be honest. Even though he ain't. Volcan in Australia, the only MMA market available is UFC. Actually, I only drank one, Shane. I only drank one. I was dialed in. I got Terry Ryan's podcast done today. No spoilers, but huge. Guillaume got an insane head kick in the first round. Coffee shop with coffee, or we call like weed shops over. No, actual coffee. Minnesota's still weird because it's legalized here, but like you can't buy it from dispensaries yet. You can't smoke it in a like place like that, like a coffee shop or a lounge. But you can grow it, and it's not illegal to like possess. It's weird. It's weird. They looked at Colorado and Illinois, who didn't necessarily have the most smooth rollout, and went, we're just gonna do everything wrong. We're gonna do everything that like didn't make it easy for you guys. So good records. Oh my word, this is gonna be disgusting. Bailey King is the best 6'6" welterweight. Disgusting in a good way. What do you think of Ruzaboyev, Camillo, and Costa in a safe parlay, or Costa in a safe parlay? I like that for a safe parlay. I actually might go to that, to be honest. I think that's pretty safe. Full breakdown tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern is what I'm aiming for. I'll go head-to-head and pick Miranda. Praying Delgado is on Dana White Contender Series. He's so good. And I know he's your boy. Fighters are being announced in the cage. We'll get to the play-by-play here in a second. Okay, hold on. I don't check Instagram much, but I did get a notification. Twitter's just so fucked these days. Like, it's just broken, too. Like, the app. I've started to use fucking Instagram. All right. Followed you on Instagram. Let me subscribe to you on YouTube. Oh, come on. Go to the app, for fuck's sakes. Okay, I have it up here. I'll subscribe when I do it on my computer. But there you go, Chris. Thank you. I can't wait to check it out. To be fair, Combate Global, they do usually have pretty good prospects. No, they do. And again, they took some time off, but they're back. Okay, speaking of refs, look at this guy right now. Look at this guy right now, Ben. This is my favorite ref in Luke's. And you know what's crazy? Is he gives more of a fuck about saving lives than my favorite UFC ref. And he can barely move in there. But yet he still moves faster than Cristiani. That piece of fucking shit. All right, round 1, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how he moves quicker than him, because you'd think just gravity and physics just does not allow that, but maybe it's his beard. Evens things out. Nice low kick by Aburto. Aburto in the black corner. Nice left jab by Aburto. Teep by Aburto. 440. Sweet. Can't wait. Yeah, whenever a new one drops, I'll share it in the chats here. Hopefully we can share it in front of like 100 people. Straight left by Aburto. Oh, Aburto just chewing up the lead left leg of Miranda. 4 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. Big boy's like 70% neck. Ted Amber is the most active MMA streamer. No one can tell me otherwise. Thank you, buddy. Yo, what's up, Loka? Good to see you. 4 minutes and 7 seconds on the clock. Wide stance by Aburto. Looking for the teep again, but honestly just didn't follow through with it. Yes, the second fight has started. 3:50 on the clock. High kick by Aburto. Doing a great job of keeping this on the outside. Now he's going for the high kick. I mean, it has been the night of high kicks in Luke so far. Why didn't you stew? Yo, what's up, Funkmaster Flay? I didn't have power all day. Oh, why didn't I stream Invicta? Honestly, I probably should have. There's like Invicta's been really good in 2025. I just hate that they don't do them on Wednesdays and Thursdays anymore. And I just got power back 45 minutes ago. So Luke's was about to start, and I was like, I got a little bit of time to start the stream. And I fucking love this promotion as well. Nice kick to the body by Aburto. 3 minutes and 9 seconds. It was good. Hell yeah. I'll watch it back for sure. 2025 has been great. Where Invicta's been great in 2025. Really fun cards. I think it's like a 70% finish rate, 70 or 80% finish rate on their cards in 2025 so far as well, which has been fun. Made my nipples hard. Bro, I can't wait to watch it. Oh, another body kick by Aburto. His beard cut is shiny as hell. I heard rumors that Luke Riley and Larian Douglas are on Dana White Contender Series, but not confirmed. Dude, Luke Riley better be just straight signed or Dana White Contender Series because he's ready. Nice right to the body. Now, I'm not saying he's going to be champion, but like he's too good for Cage Warriors. Bro, Alberto's actually built. How the fuck is he not a middleweight? Dude, he honestly has put on a lot more muscle since his last fight. Because I watched his last fight and he seemed to be a little bit lankier in that one. 215. Oh, Jasmine, dude. Dude, Jillian Robertson is good at one thing in MMA. Oh, nice shot by Miranda. Miranda might have hurt Aburto. Aburto on the back foot there. Standing his base right now as Miranda's pressuring him outside that center line. Not too much blood on the canvas, but a little bit. The prelims did deliver, as they always do. I think Jasmine is good everywhere and a pretty great wrestler, whereas Jillian Robertson's a great jiu-jitsu practitioner, but like not that great everywhere else. I don't know. Oh, look for the flying knee was Aburto. I think Jillian Robertson dominates in the right style matchups. I don't think she's well-rounded enough to be the best women's Canadian right now. Mind you, there's not really a lot of them. Shout out to Jamie Lynn Horth. 1 minute and 22 seconds on the clock. UFC Fight Pass. Left jab by Miranda. Miranda's actually pressured Aburto on the back foot for the last couple minutes. Oh, big body kick by Aburto. Miranda didn't like that. Miranda, good poker face, but you can tell he didn't like that. I thought there were. I saw that there were some pretty good highlights from it. The last one, not this one, but the last Invicta card was awesome. I think it was all finishes. It was good. Yeah, I think Jasmine honestly wouldn't get caught. I mean, it's Jillian Robertson. You could get caught on the ground, but she would be the better fighter on the feet. She's got good takedown defense, and she's got good scrambles and wrestling to get back up to her feet. So I think she'd probably employ more of a defensive game on the ground and just beat her up on the feet. And her range, she's a lot bigger than Jillian Robertson as well. Low kick by Aburto. Inside low kick. Finally meeting Miranda in the middle again. Again, the last like 2 minutes or so. Oh, Miranda with the overhand right. Just missed him. Miranda has come back strong since getting rocked a little bit. And it's mostly been not rocked like shots to the face, but like shots to the body. And that is it for the first round. Fuck, tough round to score, man. Honestly, I'm going to give it to Aburto because he just I feel like he landed more shots, and the better shots, those shots to the body, you could tell. Miranda he's got a good poker face. But the way like he like crouched and he was like, if he was winded, he would have made a noise. But I think there was just shot right under the rib there. So I don't have the official like striking numbers in front of me, but I test Aburto landed more shots. So I'm going to say he won the first round. But dude, the last 2 minutes, Alexis Miranda was walking him down. I think Aburto won, but it's not a dominant performance by any means. I thought Alexis was Armin Sarukian for a second. What's up, Jukwon? I guess, that's definitely, the glass is broken. Now I can't really unsee it. It's also the hair, right? I mean, I think it's closer to like 87%, but yeah. Oh, 100%. But it's funny, her style is more Khabib. You know what I mean? Like just lock the legs and just pressure. Where GSP did have that as well. He just mixed everything together so well. But I think it's who says it in our live chat? I think it's Jan Jiroba's dad.
Let's get it on.
In our live chat said that like she's the closest thing to a female Khabib in the way that she fights, not the career and dominance, but in the way that she fights. The length deserting Miranda. Dude, I can't wait to. 426. Is this the Minnesota Power and Energy Efficiency? Bro, may have made a few calls to them today. How's it going, Chris Cushman? Good to see you. There you go, Funkmaster. That too. Oh, Canada.
That shit beautiful.
Oh, nice front kick by Aburto. 4 minutes and 5 seconds. Left hand by Miranda. Miranda still walking forward. You're threatening the jab. Was Aburto, but a nice left hook by Miranda. Again, Aburto, he's got the size. He's just slow. That's really the thing. The technique has looked a lot better than in his last couple fights. He just doesn't have the speed, man. Yeah, that's the thing. Jillian Robertson like trains out of the goat shed, which cool gym, but Jasmine's rep in Canada. 337. I'm hoping that we see the last, the last little glimmer of dominance from Gilbert Burns, but his opponent is scary, man. 322. And Gilbert Burns does not look like the Gilbert Burns that fought Chimaev since fighting Chimaev. Oh, nice right hand by Aburto. And totally not because I met her. No, I'm in your camp. The 5%. High kick by Aburto. Oh, they're still fighting. Jasmine is like if GSP fought like Khabib. There you go. There you go.
Exactly that.
256. Her striking has just gotten so much better. Like, I think she would maul Tracy Cortez now. And that was like, what, 4 fights ago? 245. And it might even be this fight. Little low kick by Miranda, but we good. Yo, what is up? Go dye your hair blue. What is up in the granite? Bobby Nizzo in the house, ladies and gentlemen. How's it going? Love seeing the growth in your channel. Oh, nice step back left by Aburto. How's it going? Thank you so much. It is stormy as hell, and I lost power for 15 hours today in the granite, but we are back. Thank you so much for the $2. You know you never need to donate. You know you're always welcome in the chat here, and we love having you here, Bobby. Hope all is well. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Back at center. I like Miranda this round, guys. We still got time. The fight's still going on, buddy. The fight's still going on. Mushrooms. Nice left jab by Aburto. We're in the second round, guys. Aburto with the left jab again. Okay, starting to get the jab going. There's that teep to the body. 135. He looked pretty good against JDM, but against Sean Brady, he looked pretty washed and didn't want to pull the trigger. Oh, just missing with the high kick was Aburto. So close to the Rory. I'll never get over that. Oh, dude, I loved Rory McDonald, man. Hey, he was a Bellator champ at least and fought like some good guys in Bellator. So that is something he can, hang his hat on. And PFL just fucked him over. So fuck the PFL. The fight's still going on. Oh, overhand right attempt by Miranda. Yo, Pampos, read chat. 45 seconds. Front kick by Aburto. Another front kick by Aburto. Just to the body, though. Oh, look at that high kick again. Either Aburto's going to lose the decision, because I feel like Miranda, if he can keep this pace, will win the third round. Or one of those head kicks is going to land, and it's good night Jim Kite for Miranda. Miranda doing a great job of keeping Aburto outside that center line. 21 seconds. Front kick by Aburto. Aburto's starting to land more. The last minute and a half, Aburto was landing those kicks. Fuck, this round is way tougher to score than the first because Miranda, being aggressive now is Miranda, some low kicks of his own. Step back right by Miranda. Miranda with the overhand right at the bell. Yo, close second round, but I got it 1-1 going into the third. The first ever tall Mexican guy is slow. Oh, dude. Patchy mix. Step back left hook or knee up the middle. Knock him the fuck out. 100%. 100%. He's the new Marab to rip on. Because when Aldo beat Marab, we all kind of ripped on Marab for a little bit. Now we all love Marab. So fuck Bautista. Not really slow. Fuck the third round Bautista against Aldo. The first two rounds were fun. Not really slow, just tons of output from these guys. Appreciate you covering smaller promotions while other YouTubers only cover UFC. Yo, what's up flopping around? Dude, I'm going to let you in on a secret that's not really a secret. I would rather watch all these regional shows than the UFC because most of the time they're way more exciting. You're welcome, and I'm happy to do it, brother. I'm happy. And I love Lux. Luke, sorry. Never will there be a fight I love yet hate at the same time, like Robert versus Rory McDonald too. For sure, man. For sure. I am with you 100% on that one. God, that was both the best and worst moment when that fight ended, because it was I just witnessed greatness and fuck, our boy lost. I bet Aburto at round 3. It says says up there 4:43. Left to the body by Miranda. I have it 1-1 going into the third. Round 1, Aburto. Round 2, Miranda. Bautista's going to split Bautista's skull, respectively. Godspeed. Good luck, my man. It all comes down to this round. Step back left jab by Aburto. Knee coming up the middle by Miranda. 4:16. Front kick by Aburto. Oh, nice knee by Aburto, but Miranda caught it. Clinching now is Aburto. Dude, I can't believe this is welterweight. I got it 1-1 going into the third. We are in the third. Oh, dude, Deep. So, yes, 100%. Deep is one of the most exciting promotions on the planet. So my favorite promotions go Ryzen, KSW, Deep, now Black Combat, then the UFC. Because Black Combat superior rule set. Nice job by Aburto getting the takedown. Oh shit! Aburto with a nice right elbow. Aburto with the right hand. Aburto hurt him. Miranda trying to scramble to get back up to his feet. Now Aburto now taking the back. Where was this, Aburto? Where was this in the first and second round? Aburto now with the hooks in. 3 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock, and he hurt Miranda with that elbow. He's looking for the rear naked choke. Oh, it's an animation. Double hooks are in. Fighting the hands is Miranda here. 3 minutes on the clock. The PFL buying Bellator was such a waste of money. They lost most of the Bellator talent. Well, the thing is, they didn't spend any money on the literal acquisition, but still. It was a waste of everything. Resources, time. Yeah, it was ridiculous. I like the PFL product now. Body triangle is secure by Alberto. Still trying to soften up Miranda to get one of those lanky arms. One of those Trevor alien looking arms under the neck of Miranda. Go Alberto. You think this will be done by 10 your time? Oh yeah. I think so. Wish you got a Black Combat card a while back. I still can't find that fight you said was the best fight of all time. There's so many good fights that I don't even remember what the best fight of all time was. No, I think I have an idea of it. I think they posted one of the really good ones. The one with the soccer kicks recently with the Brazilians. They posted that one recently. I'll send it to you. Yo, what's up? I have no idea. Good to see you. Oh, rolling Miranda trying to reverse, but staying on his back is Alberto. Dude, great job by Alberto this round. Oh, I think he found it. It's not under the chin, and great job by Miranda getting out of it. He's still in the body triangle, but he fought the hands there. Burns' recent losses are aging incredibly well, but I fear Morales' reach is going to be too much. That is a good point. He just hasn't looked the same, you know? He's still good. He just... Tad... I don't know, honestly, and you can even see in his appearance, he's like not as athletic as he was. And this is age, right? Not as quick in his movement. Probably still has the power, still has, you know, the grappling, but it's just the performances themselves. But you do have a good point. And look, I always loved watching Gilbert Burns because like he figured it out early that you couldn't just rely on jiu-jitsu and then just started putting it all together. And credit to him, like he has that dog. And I mean, the Chimaev fight was unreal, right? Like, and he's had really good moments as well throughout his career. But that fight will always be like fucking rights, man. Like you brought the fight to this guy, and you know, who else has made Chimaev, you know, work like that? Nobody. Oh, 40 seconds. Right arm still not under the neck. The same thing's been going on for the last 3 minutes, man. Body triangle secured, ankles facing up. Alberto's going to win the fight by securing this round. Great job getting the takedown. He actually did some damage on Miranda as well before hunting this submission. 29-28 Skinwalker or 28-28 draw. Well, I don't think it could be a draw because no one got a point taken away. 15 seconds. Go Miranda! He had a really good second round. And, you know, first round could be a swing. I just think that Alberto's output was clear. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. We go the distance. Let me say this. The cardio didn't really look like it was an issue for either of these guys, despite the elevation. All right, going to the judges' scorecards, and I truly think Aburto is going to win this one. Could see this being a 10-8. How? I don't think he did enough damage. I mean, again, maybe... We'll see how these judges... I get the argument. 3 minutes of back control time. I would think for a 10-8, you'd have to do a little bit more damage. But it was a pure dominant round. Don't get me wrong. Draw for sure, 100%. I screenshot it after it happened. It was Suman Shin versus Du Jiom minus 145 pounders. Oh, okay. Well, check if they've posted it. Ran over 3 minutes and lost on the feet. I think in a perfect world, that round should be considered a 10-8 because we should see more of them. I guess just how we're used to watching MMA being judged, I don't think it's enough. Regardless, Aburto won. Yo, what's up, Alpha Zeta? How's it going? We're listening in for the decision. Tai Tuivasa style. How the fuck does this guy make welterweight, dude? Seriously. I bet he weighs more than the ref. No joke. How much do you think the ref weighs? Anuar Aburto! Unanimous decision. Yep, official. The right decision. All right, 2 fights down, 3 to go, and 2 title fights, ladies and gentlemen. We got Isaac Ruelas against Irvin Amaya. All right, here's some of the records that I want to see in Luke's league. I don't want to see no 7-1 versus 7-1. I want to see a 7-6 versus 11-5, baby. This is the shit that we come here to see. Yes, yeah, good. Congratulations, glad you won the bet. I was right, 330-27s. I should be a judge. Brazilian Santa's a ref. I need to see in the UFC. Oh, hopefully when the UFC goes back to Mexico. Wait, was he not a ref at one of the UFC Mexico events? Bro's barking to the audience right now. No joke. Thank you, thank you. I've seen him fight before, Shane, but I will say, like, I'm still critical. Like, he's good on the ground, and he should have probably taken it to the ground earlier. He's just too slow in his striking. Too slow. By the way, we got a lot of interviews coming on the channel. I'm interviewing Madars Flaminas, former Cage Warriors fighter, the Latvian legend. That's not his nickname, but like he's so good. I was a huge fan of him in Cage Warriors. He's in KSW now. He's getting up there in age, but he's still an absolute killer. And I'm so excited to interview him next week. We got the LFA lightweight champ that I'm interviewing Sunday. And yeah, we got a lot more. Blake Smith's coming on. And we got a couple Japanese fighters coming on. We just need to find some translators. That's all. To be like 2 of them speak English enough to converse with, but like one of them still wants a translator on just in case. So, or just like expand on some stuff. But yeah, dude, the fucking interviews are rolling, man. Rolling. But I will say the best interview on YouTube right now is Jared Vandera on No Chill MMA's YouTube channel. So like, what are you doing with your life? Go check out that interview. 6'6" Mexican barked into the mic for 20 seconds. Wow. Not watching the interview Mark Hunt and asked why I wasn't an S tier Pride legend. Because I don't want to get into it again. You know, I think I'm just going to redo that tier list. And you know what? I'm going to put them in the exact same fucking spot, dude. Gotta go enjoy. Thank you for the shout out, brother. Give him a shout out and he dips. What a dick. I'm kidding. Thank you, No Chill. We'll see you tomorrow. What are you streaming tomorrow, by the way? He already dipped. All right, Isaac Ruelas, ladies and gentlemen, 7-6 as a pro, 2-3 in his last 5 fights. Pain. So much pain. Dude, Mark Hunt's one of my favorite fighters of all time. It doesn't mean he's S tier in Pride. I'm sorry. I didn't even put Rampage in S tier. I put Rampage in A. Fuck. I was so tired and so baked for that stream. I just remember Chris Gray and I just rearranging everything. And every now and then Kenny Bigham's talking about some crazy shit. I think we ended on a fair tier list, though. Oh, here's the depressing Mexican commercial. Speaking of pain, get your stem cells, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Ruelas 7-6, still above 500 and coming off a win against a 9-2 guy who he knocked out. I wonder if I can find that knockout. Because damn, he was the underdog in that one. 5 knockouts, 0 submissions, 2 decisions. I love this guy. 1-2 in Combate Global. Knocked out a 9-2 Pedro Pena in his last fight in the second round. Before then, got armbarred, got knocked out. It hasn't been a good few years. Let's just say that. Lost in Gamebred, freaking Joshua Weems. Now that was a split decision, but still, he did fight Diego Lopez for, I don't even know what fucking title this was. And I don't even know if it's, the JFL. I don't even know if it's the UFC. Okay, it was Diego Lopez. So, I mean, he lost in the first round, so not really much to say on that at all. Beat a young Jonathan Guzman. He knocked out Pedro Pena, and I'm going to try to find that knockout. Let's see if I can find it. I mean, I imagine if there's one thing on this guy on Twitter, it's going to be that knockout. So, oh, come on, freaking load. Okay, they're making their walkouts now. And wait, tier list was a good gaming companion. That's right, you were gaming. Oh, he gets more 6 prime. Jennifer Connolly. or Prime Anne Hathaway? Like, I think Anne Hathaway's like, she's not a bad looking woman, just not my, I don't know, not my jam, I guess. Which is weird because I usually like white brunettes. Who won? They have not fought yet, buddy. They've not fought yet. That's main event. So I think I'm going Jennifer. Yeah, we're going prime Jennifer Connolly, man. Yeah, Beautiful Mind, Top Gun. Jennifer Love Hewitt, though, S tier. Absolute rocket, right? Bro, if I, yeah, she's like, goddamn, bro. Okay, I can't find this fucking knockout, dude. You got me distracted here. Trying to look up friggin' Pedro. Instead, it's friggin' Connolly. Okay, let's see if I can find it. Because I'm curious. I want to see it now. Fuck, I can't find it. Sorry, guys. Anyways, Irvin Amaya, 11-5 as a pro, 2-3 in his last 5 fights, but he is on a 2-fight win streak. He's 29 years of age. 4 KOTs, 1 submission, 6 decisions, 6-5 in Luke's. And Typology hasn't loaded to tell me where the fuck he fought here. He's fought some combat jiu-jitsu recently. Hasn't fought in 2025 yet. He's fought some decent guys in Luke's. For being a grappling guy, he's been choked out quite a bit. But he's only lost to good competition. He's got some decent wins on his resume as well. 13-3, 8-2, 5-1. Damn. What a huge step up in competition. 4-0. Goes up against 11-4 guy. Yeah, he's good. I mean, he's pretty good as well. Yeah, he's solid. I think Amaya is going to win this one. Probably submission. But can Ruelas knock any motherfucker out?
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker. That.
Yes, he can, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm going to bank on Amaya getting him to the ground. That is my pick. Let me know yours. 145, by the way, guys. These guys are fighting at 145. 2014 Jennifer Lawrence. Yes. What was it called? Hashtag the fappening. You know what's crazy, man? You know what's absolutely crazy? And this is some butterfly effect shit. So there's a podcast out there called Hunting Warhead. It's actually the CBC did it alongside a news outlet in the Netherlands. Chris Gray, you would love this shit too, because it's got a little bit of Canadian tie to it. But basically, that podcast is about this hacker and IT guy who wanted to hack the fappening guy. And he found out it was like the iCloud hacker. And he found out it was so easy that he was such an amateur. But by doing that and going down the rabbit hole, he found some, let's just say, not good things. And eventually, like, tracked down the server and the people running it and, like, met them. And it turns out it was actually the cops running this whole operation and caught this Canadian kid who was running an even bigger operation on the dark web. And the cops were keeping it going to try to catch other people. And that's how he actually hacked the cops. And they started working together. And then, you know, CBC picked it up and told the story. And it's amazing stuff. It's one of the best podcasts I've ever listened to. 8 episodes, pretty easy to crush, like 30-minute episodes. I've never trusted iCloud even before, so I'm glad I don't have many Apple products. But yeah, so it's called Hunting Warhead. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. Yes, do an Octagon tomorrow. Can't Hardly Wait is a goated movie. You know who's underrated? Prime Jennifer Love Hewitt. See, I was just saying, I don't even think she's underrated. I think she's like, yeah. She was in the tuxedo as well with Jackie Chan. Mwah. Congrats on the interview, No Chill. I mean, he left us already, but yes. Bro's walkout song is really, I got the horse in the back, some bullshit. Jennifer Lawrence. Even over Aniston? Whew. I wasn't a Hunger Games guy. I think it came out like right when I graduated high school, and I was just like, eh. This is some wannabe freaking Japanese, survival shit, and the Japanese just do it better. It was a simpler time. Mine and my girlfriend. God damn it, Ben. I feel like, without even knowing, I've seen too much of you guys now. Wait, I mean, I didn't download that file. I didn't get 4chan banned from my university server in 2015. Yeah, dude. Hunting Warhead. I'll even here. The host is... Oh, it's all on YouTube as well. Speaking of Apple products, here's the Apple link to it. I imagine you have an iPhone, Chris Gray. Check it out. It's fucked up, and you're gonna... This is how my friend described. You're gonna want to take a mental shower like after you listen to it, because you're just gonna feel gross. But I feel like it's just an amazing show. It was a really good story, and I'm glad that someone covered this one. Yo, Taco Phil, we here, buddy. Yo, I didn't have power for 15 hours, but we're back, baby. We are back. Great to see you, buddy. We got 3 more fights left on the card. Glad you are here. Round 1. I read the first 2 books, but same with like Game of Thrones. Wasn't into them. I think I watched the first movie, and same with like Game of Thrones. Watched the first season. I was like, this shit's not for me. I read the first 2 books though of Hunger Games. Actually, I only read the first book of Game of Thrones. 4:30 on the clock. Low kick by Ruelas. Low kick by Amaya. Oh, left hand by Ruelas. Ruelas is looking for the knockout. I'm glad I didn't read the whole thing out loud. Not that like there's anything bad there. I'm just saying. Because right when you said, anyways, the fight's on, my attention turned back to the fights. Oh, swinging like crazy is Ruelas here. Right hand by Amaya. I'm surprised Amaya hasn't tried to find his entry to take this to the ground yet. He's been staying on the outside, in and out of the pocket, back to center. A lot of blood splattered on the canvas, but not like one pool, some crusty ass pool that we're used to. 3:38. Oh, a nice body kick by Ruelas. Oh, Ruelas with the right hand. Oh, he got cracked. Amaya cracked him. Amaya dropped him. It is all over. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. It is all over. It is all over. Oh my God. Ruelas is face down on the canvas. Oh my God. The Storm is now 3-0 in his last 3 fights, and that was a vicious, vicious finish. Oh my God. Dude, he just cracked this Mexican's chin. Look at this. Look at this. Counter left, right on the temple. That rocked him. Right hand and the left follow-up. Boom! And then one on the ground knocked him out. So the temple hurt him, hit the ground hard, and then boom! That first shot knocked him out. That first shot on the ground knocked him out. Ref dove in there. I don't know if she saved him. I love how the ref waited for him to be knocked out there. Yeah, no, the ref did a good job, man. See, oh, he's still on the ground. I don't know if she would be more or less effective than Big Belly. God damn, buddy. Dude, Ben, what the hell, dude? Thank you so much, Ben, with the second donation. That is $6 from Ben, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Thank you so much. We got the head kick respect, and we caught a damn body. Dude, we're always catching bodies in Luke's. It's either a bloody mess or insane fish. Bro's just praying right now. He's just meditating. Oh my God, they're bringing in the stretcher. They're bringing in the stretcher. We got a stretcher, ladies and gentlemen. I hope he's okay. Fuck, man. The initial shot again rocked him, but it was the shot on the ground that really fucked him up. Okay, they're bringing him some ice. No stretcher yet. Okay, no, he's sitting up. He's sitting up. They're not. Looks like we're not going with the stretcher. If this was Japan, the stretcher would be there. He'd be out of the cage already. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Ben got to share these risky pics if he was already sharing his care. Looks like he knocked himself out when he fell on the wobbly legs. He did hit the ground hard, but I think it was that first shot. He did fall on his head. But it looked like he went limp after that first ground and pound shot. All right, he's back up on his feet as Ruelas. A great display of respect by Amaya, by the way. Literally sat next to him the whole time, clapped as he exited the cage. Yo, shout out to everybody who's been donating, by the way. Ben with the $6 already. Thank you so much, my friend. In the granite. Go dye your hair blue. Sean Moody, 11 months as a member. Sean Moody, you absolute beauty. And they just out of nowhere, longtime subscriber in our Discord, comes in, doesn't even say what's up, just cheers with the 22 motherfucking euros, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you so much, all you guys. I've already seen it, Chris. I didn't know it was Ben at the time, but I've already seen it. Like I said, I mean, what? I didn't participate in the fappening. What are you talking about? Wait, No Chill's Korean? Bro, I thought he's from the Congo. I'm just saying. All right. Co-main event. First of two title fights up next, ladies and gentlemen. And we have Andrea Vázquez, the champion, up against Dana Garcia. We have on the prelims, there were some women. I think one of the women's fights actually went to a submission victory, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, one was unanimous, one was a submission. All right. So 1-1. Hopefully we get another finish here. Andrea Vázquez, 7-2 as a pro. She is damn good, by the way. 4-1 in her last 5 fights on a 3-fight win streak. 2 KO TKOs, 2 submissions, 3 decisions. Never been knocked out, never been submitted. Bro, how is Buddy still in the cage, man? Ruelas should be going to the hospital right now. Instead, he has no idea where he is, stumbling around, no gloves, in the cage. Maybe he's retiring. I'm not sure. Anyway, 7-2 in Luke's. She won the title before, then lost it. Got 2 more wins. Won the title back, and she'll be defending it here. So she lost the last time she defended it. Let's see if she can properly defend it this time. Her opponent, Dana Garcia, 7-1 as a pro, 5-0 in her last 5 fights. 24 years of age, 3 submissions, 3 decisions, 1 KO TKO, and only loss, ironically, comes via submission. 4-0 in Luke's. Fucking fearless, bro. Debut for a title. Shut the fuck up. Anyways. Verbeek is a hockey player. And I think he's the GM of the Anaheim Ducks now. Pat Verbeek. She hasn't really beaten many notable women, but I mean, this is freaking Aztec Fight League, and Luke's female divisions. There's some tough girls. There actually have been some fun finishes in Luke's, but like the records, sometimes it's either the record absolutely does them justice or doesn't. Like there's no like in between. It's either like, oh yeah, you are a regional, not a lot of skill. Don't know why you're here. You like to fight. You like the thrill of it. And then there's some who like just get into scraps and put on good performances, but just haven't gotten the wins because for whatever reason. But overall, Andrea Vázquez is taking on better opponents. She is more well-rounded. Garcia is a good wrestler and has decent jiu-jitsu, but I think Andrea Vázquez will take this one because she is just better everywhere and still. Yo, that last hammer fist was so uncalled for, super necessary, but actually, what the fuck? Look at the last punch on the ground. That's so fucked. He got in he threw 3 punches upon hitting the ground. I will say the ref got in there. The ref got in there. I'll go head-to-head with your pick for the tie. Let's go. No wonder he didn't move. Yeah, dude, that first shot. Look at the replay right here. So he got stumbled, falls, hits his head on the ground, and look at this first shot. Boom, 1, 2. Okay, you know what? Only 2 shots. Only 2 shots. Yeah, his head slams when he falls. Yep. Yo, what's up, baby sharp? Yo, this main card has been really good so far. Shane's picking Garcia. So yeah, so he got wobbled by a temple shot. Head hit the ground, and then what ultimately knocked him out was that first shot, followed by a super necessary one. The Mexican chins are getting cracked today. That's true. We've got some Mexican hard hitters as well. I hope the secret juice is running wild in Luke's, by the way. I'm listening like I understand what he's fucking saying. It's like when I'm listening to like Road FC, and I'm like, I'm just pretending at this point, like I know what's going on. All right, so we do have 5 rounds in the next one if needed. Out of the 2, well, actually, you know what? I don't know. I don't know if either of these are going to go the distance. I think Vázquez could finish this fight. The secret juice runs wild in every regional promotion. Oh, yes. I mean, you're probably right. And that's what makes the regional so good. Not just that, but dude, what a knockout, eh? I mean, it was like, yeah, again, temple that stumped, like the temple shot that stumbled him, the head hitting the canvas, then that super necessary shot. My phone died, so I use this phone for the plug. Got you. JDM. I wonder who this could be. Ben. What a performance by JDM, by the way. That was a fun stream last week. Not only because Bilal Muhammad lost, just overall. Good vibes overall. I can't say overall that it was really invested in Malat Radke at all, but yo, once I heard Radke say, I don't care about hockey. I was like, oh, should have cared about hockey. All right. The real Bilal. Dude, he's fighting soon, eh? I think he's fighting on the same card as Ryan Cufaro. Let me look. May 23rd, I want to say. Oh, no, okay. Hassan's on the... Oh, actually, what the fuck? Okay. No, Hassan's June. Okay, so May 24th, we have Ryan Cufaro fighting for the featherweight title. 3 title fights on that card, by the way. We have the welterweight, featherweight, and light heavyweight title on Cage Fury FC 142. And then, so that's May 24th. And June 6th, we have Bilal Hassan defending his flyweight title for the second time against Jason Eastman, which will be a solid opponent for him. And he's 3-2 in his last 5. Dude, the real Bilal, ladies and gentlemen. Can't wait. Crazy how the third beer tastes like water. What are you sipping on? This is on Fight Pass. Yeah, so this is Mexico's best promotion. By the way, guys, vote in the poll question. 170 was already a very good division, but JDM as champ makes it even better. Also, how is Bilal not in a major organization? Because he's still young, and he even said, so he said 2 fights ago that, and I actually I didn't talk to him, we were DMing, but he said this live as well, that he wanted at least 2 to 3 more fights in Cage Fury FC and a year to just further develop. And then he said if he gets offered Contender Series or UFC contract, then he'll take it. Because he's 7-0, but like, let's be honest, he's only faced 2 like legitimate regional guys. Like the other guy's talented, but he's faced 2. He was supposed to for his before the first title fight, he was supposed to face like a really good opponent, and I was picking Bilal, but like I wasn't as confident. The last two guys, I knew he was going to win, and he did in excellent fashion. So give him like one or two more, higher level guys in Cage Fury FC, or one more in a Dana White Contender Series, and then get him to the big promotion. Because like, dude, his striking is just insane. His striking is just insane. And his grappling is pretty good too, but he's still a string bean. That's the thing. I know he's fighting at 125, but like, he's tall and lanky. Like, imagine when he grows into his frame a little bit. Like, holy fuck, dude, he's gonna be insane. And shout out to his YouTube channel is blowing up. So happy for him. Ryan was a great interview. Got to have him back on. Yes, he did say he'd come back on once he gets the belt, baby. Once he gets the belt. Carlton Dry, okay. Why is the reverb up 210% for this interview? Oh my god. Now that you pointed it out, my ear like caught it. I don't know what's going on. You know what? It gives it character. I kind of dig it. Oh, it's playing. That must be it. They didn't turn off the arena mic. Overall, though, pretty good cold open. And then now they're giving us epilepsy again. It's like I'm watching Stranger Things. Which, what a soundtrack to that show, by the way. I'd never watched that show till recently. Soundtrack was that's what carried it for me. Show itself was good, but damn. It's just music, also an echo in the walkout song. Okay, those braids are getting undone, girl. What are you doing? You use that shit as a whip or what? Should I stay or should I go now? Dude, so good. Even like just the composition. Just like eerie music and scenes, and yeah, I was pleasantly surprised. Usually when things are like that, critically acclaimed, they usually never live up to the hype. But I was like, oh, you know what? This is good. And it kept me through. Like, I never finished Dexter, and even on a rewatch, I couldn't. Breaking Bad, as good as it is, it took me a while to get through it all. Better Call Saul, though, that's one of the best shows I've ever seen. I don't watch a lot of TV and I don't binge a lot of TV, but I binge Better Call Saul in like 2 weeks, man. And that's a grind, okay? If you're commenting, then you're not banned. Also call me a pussy, please, but 13 Reasons Why season 1 soundtrack's kind of sleeper playlist. I've never seen that show. That's the one where the kid, it's like 13 Reasons Why he died, right? He or she. Heard it's a pretty depressing show. I'll check out the soundtrack. Baby Driver, another sick soundtrack, by the way. It's a movie. Really good movie. We don't know why you're here, Henry, because you don't like watching MMA other than the UFC. But you're not banned. I watched the Batman trilogy when Heath Ledger Joker recently. Yes, that was really good. Christopher Nolan's Batmans. I think it took me... I watched the last one recently. Well, recently, like a couple of years ago, I think. Because that was another one that slipped through the cracks for me. Yeah, same. Yeah, Shane, I think like it was like the 7th grade when I saw Batman Begins. I rented it. Why so serious? Yeah, that was a good one. I think I went and saw it twice in the theater. And I usually don't go to the movies to see the same movie twice. All right, here comes the champ, by the way, making her way into the cage. Cut woman looking at her right now. All right, guys. 2 more fights. 2 title fights. Andrea Vázquez defending her title against Dana Garcia in this one. Again, the last time she defended her title, she lost. So let's see if she can get over that hump here. Again, she beat a solid girl for the title as well. Not so much this chick. She's in the PFL right now. And she fought in Rising. What the hell? All right, here we go. Finally. That was the longest freaking like checkup cage side that I've seen in a while. Bro, another one? What the hell? What is this? Airport security? This is the co-main, yeah. What is this? Airport security? Yeah, Shane, this might not be 45 minutes. We'll either see two, like if we see Finn. Yeah, Shane, this might be pushing it a little bit. You might have to stay up 15 minutes extra, Shane. I can't see this card going more than another hour because there's 2 more fights, but they're 5-round fights, and one of the 2 I think is going to go the distance. We might be lucky and see 2 finishes. One of the 2 is going the distance. And honestly, it might be, just as like a meme, it might be the men's fight over the female fight. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Now they're being announced in the cage. I just love how KSW does it, where like they talk about the fighters as they're walking out. Yeah, the last 2 are 5 rounds. Only slight favorite is Vázquez. I will say Dana Yasiri Garcia looks meaner. And Andre Vázquez looks leaner. So we got mean versus lean, ladies and gentlemen. This face don't do her justice, bro. She looks mean. Got 0 faith in Garcia. She looks too normal. I don't know about that. Doesn't this guy look like Saki Kabara? Doesn't he look like Ryzen's president? They should have done a card on Cinco de Mayo, man. That would have been a crazy, fun Mexican card. They could have done their friggin' creator class shit that they did yesterday as well. Which was bad. I know I said I was originally going to stream it, but I was like, oh no. One fight in, I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this. I think he's announcing the fighter. So Garcia plus 120 underdog. Who was he fighting today? Boxing, I assume. Darren Stewart. Who won? Okay, he beat Darren Stewart. Unanimous decision. What a fall from fucking grace, man. Loses Duplessis. Social knockout 3. What a farce of a performance that was. Fights Anthony Taylor, whatever. And then who the fuck is Darren Stewart? 16-10 freaking Tyron Woodley looking motherfucker. Like, are you serious? Tell me this ain't Tyron Woodley, dude. I literally thought that's who he's fighting first. The dentist. Yeah, I can't say I've been interested in a Darren Till fight for a long time. All right, here we go. Round 1, ladies and gentlemen. And again, we got the mean versus the lean. Round 1, let's get it on. 5 rounds if needed. Again, I just have a weird feeling this one's going to end in a finish. And the men are going to go the distance. But we shall see. We need some more blood on the canvas, too. It's not bloody enough. This is Luke's, goddammit. All right, let's go. 4:57. Glide on her feet. Muay Thai style is the champion. Vázquez. Double left jab by Garcia. Garcia left hook. .435. Front kick by Vázquez. Let me finish this beer and smoke a dirty fag. You know what? I mean, I don't have the same tools, but I'll indulge as well. Oh, nice left hook by Garcia. Walking forward is Vázquez. Oh, these ladies want to throw down on the feet? So far, anyways, I don't mind that. Double left jab by Garcia again. Garcia, funny enough, is actually pretty light on her feet for a big gal. For a denial-looking gal. Oh, nice step back left by Vázquez. Vázquez, straight left. Vázquez looking for the right hand. Yo, knock her out, girl. Knock her out. 3:45, Vázquez pressuring Garcia outside the center line. Garcia with the 1-2 swing and a miss. Buggy choking coming. Oh, big left hook by Vázquez. Oh, another left by Vázquez. Low kick by Vázquez. Vázquez is piecing her up. Straight left jab through the guard is Vázquez. Garcia. Oh, eats another left hook. Vázquez with a front kick. Come on, Vázquez. Paint the canvas with her blood. 3:18. Left hand by Garcia. Dude, why am I like jonesing for so much violence right now? 3:18. It's because Vázquez is fucking bringing it, dude. Where the fuck do you think they're going to get a buggy choke? This guy hasn't even left the feet. Yeah, Garcia ain't mean enough. She's normal. Jeez. I'm talking, making hope. 2:52. Oh, nice counter left by Vázquez. .242. She's bouncing up and down, but that's not going to do much if you ain't throwing strikes. My bad beard's bringing the misogyny out of me. And racism, I guess. Oh, nice right hand by Vázquez again. Man, I don't even have any of my favorite bad beer. My favorite bad beer is Hams, by the way. Hams in the United States, Lucky Lager in Canada. But I think I got some Coors Light in the fridge. Coors Light? Because Bud Light won't pay me nothing. Nice left by Garcia. 2:09. Right hand by Vázquez. Oh, Vázquez with the 1-2. Vázquez with another left. Oh, Garcia with a nice left hook. I mean, it's only going to take one by Garcia, I guess. Oh, a nice oblique kick by Vázquez. What a bitch. And it's beautiful. I love it. No one was watching this chick fight. 1:37. Oh, nice left by Vázquez. Body kick by Vázquez. Because they're all rolling joints and warming up their tamales right now, Ben. 1 minute and 25 seconds. I could go for a fucking tamale right now, let me tell you. $112. Oh, nice 1-2 by Vázquez. The first shot didn't land. The second one did. No, and front kick right to the belly. Vázquez with the right. Vázquez with the left. Garcia doesn't like this. 55 seconds. Garcia trying to clinch, but Vázquez pushes her aside. You had tostadas for lunch. I promise it was perfect. Tostadas are good too. Dude, I just love Mexican food. And my dad actually, before he moved to Canada, when he escaped Iran, went to Mexico first. So he's not only a great cook when it comes to like Persian food and just everything, but he damn good Mexican cook as well. She's getting her ass handed to her. 24 seconds. Yeah, this is one-way traffic in the striking department by Vázquez. Oh, Vázquez with another counter left, right hand. Vázquez with a teep, step back left. 15 seconds. You ain't it, Garcia. Unless she lands like a perfect hook or overhand. Oh, Vázquez again hurt her. Vázquez with the 1-2. Vázquez low kick. Vázquez is going to break her before the 5th round. Front kick, and that is it for the first round. He had the Mexican street food hacks, dude. That he does. All right, round 2 coming up. I mean, entertaining round in the sense that it didn't hit the ground. It was all strikes. And even though it's not a war because Danny Garcia's got nothing for the champion Andrea Vázquez, a little one-side ass whoopings is better than a one-sided grapple fest. They ain't need 5. Garcia got that Ronaldo Rodriguez speed. Yup. Yep. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Round numero 2 coming up next.
Let's get it on.
Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Smash that like button if you guys haven't already. Let's take a look at the poll question. I imagine Lux is winning, or Lux is winning the poll question. But I'm curious to see where UWC lands. 4% for UWC. We got Charles KO'd Ilya Cold and new times 2 champion Ben with the $3 donation. What the fuck? Buggy chokes. Buggy chokes. Buggy chokes. God, I hope Charles fucking gets the buggy choke on Ilya more than the KO. Thank you so much for another $3, dude. Seriously, you're going ham tonight. I appreciate it. You're not only the only one amongst us watching this female MMA fight, you're the only one donating to a channel watching this female MMA fight. So thank you so much. Yo, what's up, Loner? UFC Fight Pass. Hopefully someone sees that in the chat and believes it. Yeah, usually I'd ban you for that, but that fight's not going on right now, so we good. Oh, nice right hand by Vázquez. Another right hand by Vázquez. Garcia with a step back left. Front kick by Vázquez. Right hand. Vázquez. Step back left. Yo, shout to Ben for $9 already. Beer and generosity. We'll keep drinking, my man. Ilya being minus 400 is insane. Yes. 100%. Another double right jab by Vázquez. $348. Yeah, because up a weight class, can he crack that Oliveira chin? Because Oliveira's, he's a little chinny. He's a little chinny, right? He gets knocked down a lot, so we'll see. I think that's why the bettors are going that way, and Ilya can hold his own on the ground, but I still think, Charles takes anybody to the ground, even a jiu-jitsu guy. If he's not a Dagestani, he will give you some issues. 321, but maybe I'm just a diehard Charles believer. Because he is getting old, dude. He's taking a lot of damage and has had a long career. 311. Getting that Muay Thai stance by Vázquez. Just kind of waiting for Garcia to pull the trigger. Now she does. There's not even a counter there by Vázquez. Win or lose for Charlie, he's going to get knocked down. Exactly. 255. Hey, man. Jai Herbert hurt Ilya. All right. Just saying. 155. It ain't the same. Step back right. Oh, right hand. Left by Vázquez. Dude, that left hook by Vázquez is money. Just swinging for the fences right now is Garcia. Not a lot of technique on that one. Duck, overhand right by Vázquez. 209. 202. Sister Golden Hair by America. It was on my list, wasn't it? I got it teed up right now. 145. Oh, nice step back right by Garcia. 136. All right, this is going 5 rounds. Fuck. It is a good song. I haven't listened to it in a long time. It was on an old playlist of mine once upon a time. What playlist was it? It was either the cruising playlist or the smoking weed playlist. 102. Maybe on both. Who was here at the channel first? Oh, Andrew B was... Dude, Andrew B followed my stuff on YouTube before this channel was even made. Andrew B goes so far back to like the Hockey Podcast Network when THPN had 100 subs. So yeah, Andrew B has been around on YouTube for like, I want to say like 8 years, 8 or 9 years. Oh, another big left hook by Vázquez. How the cage and the kit's cooler than Venom shit, right? Actually, they might be Venom. Get into a little bit of a scrap here at the end of the second round. The kits might be Venom. Oh, body kick by Vázquez. I mean, still Vázquez, clear winner of this round. Doing way more damage. Even then, lands a right hand, front kick, and a left hook to end the round. Shane was also here at the beginning, yes. Shane, I would say even more than Andrew B, but if we're comparing Andrew B and Kenny Bigums, yeah, Andrew B's the OG. I didn't, but I'll have to check it out. I don't know, Javier. I do not know. Probably because it's illegal. Yeah, it's a banger. One of my favorite. Definitely music was so much better back then, dude. 60s, 70s, 80s. That's another reason why, like I said, I loved watching Stranger Things. Not even because of like the show itself, because just the music was so fucking good. That 80s feel to it. Clutch Andy B, I love that guy. I was broken when he left YouTube for a while. I knew he always comes back. He always comes back. Started thinking that they look kind of similar. DC's news. Oh, yeah, check that out. Okay, thank you. I saw him eating a popsicle. Maybe it was a fudgesicle. It was of the chocolate variety. I do like Lou Reed. Can't like I think I have like one of his records, round 3. So like I didn't like dive in as much as other artists, but I do like him enough to go and like it was a used record, but like I bought it. Oh, nice left by Garcia. It was kind of the same with like Peter Frampton. Love Peter Frampton. Only really dove into one of his albums. That song's like the most Beatles like song I've ever heard, but not actually the Beatles. I feel like that when I listen to Oasis, but I'm just like, if the Beatles were in the 90s, they'd be Oasis. I fucking love Oasis, dude. Girl in a Dirty Shirt is one of my favorite songs of all time. 412, front kick by Vázquez. Probably why I dig it so much. Yeah, I like the Beatles as well. Love the Rolling Stones as well, too, because I know that's... Are you Stones or Beatles guys? Why can't you be both? Yo, one of my favorite albums. Last Goodbye is one of my favorite songs, too. Last Goodbye, I think, is in my top 10. Oh, a nice right and left by Vázquez. She's going for the oblique kick again, pressuring Garcia outside that center line. Garcia just can't hit her. She walks forward, misses with the jab, misses with the right, misses with the left hook. And Vázquez, doesn't matter if she's walking in, throwing the front kick, stepping back, throwing the low kick in left hand. She's landing on all her shots. I got Jeff Buckley cover on my Instagram when I started to be a singer. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, Last Goodbye, Jeff Buckley, Vienna by Billy Joel. Those two are like two songs that were very impactful. Not in like a weird corny way. It's just like sometimes you hear one of them songs that just gives you the feels, man. And those two songs, same with like Little Ghetto Boy on like The Chronic. I don't know what it is about that song, man, but like, oh, Vázquez beating up Garcia here. Low kick, left hand, right hand, big left to the body, left hook. Garcia's hurt. Garcia's hurt. Mama, you've been on my mind. Kind of fucks my soul up sometimes. About, yeah. Yeah, the Beatles versus Rolling Stones rivalry been going on for years. People forget, man. Tupac versus Biggie rivalry had nothing on them. It's true. It's like the OV versus Crosby rivalry. Garcia's a Mexican punching bag with a chin. Dude, it's not even that like Vázquez like doesn't have power. Vázquez has cracked her with some shots. I love the teep from Vázquez though. Whenever Garcia gets close, she just, I can't let you get close. Chael would be proud. 156. Oh, Vázquez with another 1-2 straight through the guard of Garcia. And she's oblique kicking her, man, over and over and over again. Because Garcia, okay, whenever Garcia goes and puts that right leg forward, she always resorts back to that lead left. And she just got tagged with another left hand. Come on, Vázquez. No need for championship rounds. Right hand by Vázquez. So side kick to the body right now by Vázquez. But she almost lost her footing. 118. Did I just hear a dog bark in the audience? Is it too stereotypical to suggest that someone's chihuahua is there? Was that more racist than Ben's comment? 1 minute on the clock. Step back left by Vázquez. Oh, that looked like it was right in the groin, but Garcia, she's a champ. If you haven't, add Mama, you've been on my mind to like songs. It is on my Spotify liked. You had to one-up me. 35 seconds. Front kick by Vázquez. Dude, and finally going for a takedown. Here's Garcia. She tried to swipe that leg, but unable to do so. And Vázquez meets her back in the middle. And I love this ref. He's saying, what the fuck, bitches? Fight. If you want to break in iron chin, knees in the clinch like Joel Alvarez against Brenner. It's true, man. Brenner was tough to crack as well. Oh, overhand right by Garcia. Vázquez, right hand. Step back left by Vázquez. And that is it for the third round, going into championship rounds. Yeah, instead of the teeps, start going with some knees down the middle. Or in the clinch. Because let's be honest, wherever this fight wants to go, or wherever, Andrea Vázquez will dictate wherever this fight goes. Wherever she wants this fight to go, this fight will go, right? So if she wants to fight in the clinch, she can fight in the clinch. So, I mean, honestly, if we were her corners, I would say grab that neck, pull that bitch down, and finish it. Finish it. Garcia's having like an out-of-body experience because she doesn't look present whatsoever. Maybe she's just already concussed. No, I shouldn't joke about that. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with her. All right, now she looks happy to be there. Well, actually, now she kind of looks like she's somewhere else. Maybe she just like got the lion's mane and the magic mushrooms mixed up before the fight. Round 4. And she's just straight tripping right now. Imagine fighting an MMA cage fight high on mushrooms. 4 minutes and 51 seconds. There's a weed boxing league. Thailand needs to go with the mushroom shake league next. 444. That's another guy I'm interviewing soon, by the way. The president of Weed Boxing FC in Thailand, where the rules are you have to rip a 0.5 gram bong toke before your fight or smoke a blunt with your opponent. You cannot be sober entering the ring. 423. With Mexican Santa watching you? I don't think so, Ben. I think this is pretty much only on Fight Pass. I think it's, in the eyes of the rest of the MMA community, it's too low of a promotion to pirate, even though it's an awesome regional show. Put me in, coach. Put me in. You haven't heard about this shit? Dude, yes, I should. I fucking love Fight Circus. And the president Oh, low kick by Vázquez. That hurt Garcia. Another low kick by Vázquez. She's destroying the left knee of Garcia, by the way. Now she's kicking the side of it. Yes, I got to do a Fight Circus stream because I watched most of their events. Like the freaking the midget ball kicking was insane, bro. It was literally slap league, but like little people kicking each other in the nuts. Wee man jackass style. It was insane. Oh, another left by Vázquez. Oh, Garcia's hurt, man. Yet she eats 2 more right hands and continues to walk forward. The wheelchair boxing in Fight Circus. Friggin' Bob Sapp, like, controlling one of the... Like, what is going on? You don't know, and that's why it's amazing. Blob Tang, I mean, the GOAT. The only man who I think can actually knock out Francis Ngannou clean. I guess Joshua hurt him, but, you know. Instead of a 5-round war, we get 5-round punching bag. Oh, okay. You sent Andrew's video? Oh, a while ago. I think like 2 years ago. But yeah, it's awesome. One of my favorite regional shows, Luke's. Are these both Andrew? Dude. And I love how he's getting more views on that than Hank got in his last video. 223. Honestly, Andrew's getting more views than I get on my videos. Oh! Man, these combos from Vázquez. Look at Garcia's face. Vázquez had another low kick, triple hook combo to the face of Garcia. And she's smiling like she's like a deranged... She's smiling like she's the Joker right now. Like when Batman's beating him up in the holding cell or whatever. He's like laughing the whole time. Like that's Garcia right now. Vázquez, oh, almost landed that left knee. Or that left elbow. Bro, Andrew's a straight G, man. One minute and 36 seconds. True. Dude, Andrew's more of a gangster than Nate Dogg and Warren G combined. Can't wait for the main event to be 43 seconds, right? Juan Diaz, the Luke's GOAT, is going to win on Dana White Contender Series. Let's go. One more fight to the main event. 1 minute and 10 seconds. Dude, agreed. Agreed. I think Jungle Fight was at one point. Shudo Brazil is still there. I don't think Shudo Japan is anymore, though. Funny you reference that scene, so low-key. 42 seconds. It was a good scene. Oh, looking for a knee was Garcia. She ain't getting in the clinch. Kansman Pro. Sidney Crosby. Who? Not Andrew B. I even showed my mom Andrew B. You got fans everywhere of all ages. You hide your MILFs, ladies and gentlemen. Andrew B's coming to town. Oh, big left and right hook by Vázquez. Man, Dana Garcia is getting her ass beat in this title fight. One more round, ladies and gentlemen. And even though it's like dragging on a little bit, like at least it's entertaining. Now, it was a little fucked up that I'm entertained that this woman is beating the piss out of this woman. Yes. But I mean, she still wants to be there. And Jim Carrey, never heard of him. Just throwing the damn towel. You know what? I was thinking that. But, you know, the coach is like, it only takes one, girl. It only takes one. Wait, they did throw in the towel. They did throw in the towel. It K1, I manifested this. I manifested this. Bro, I want to be your coach. But congratulations. And still, dude, you know, Chris Gray, chat. It was driving me crazy. This picture. She looked so familiar. The girl from Tokyo Drift. I know the chick from Tokyo Drift is like half Mexican, half Japanese looking, but like, does she not look like this picture here? That's from the moment I brought up this Tapology page, I was like, oh, she looks so familiar. That's it. The chick from Tokyo Drift. Your whack boxing life shit. Throw the tortilla. Oh my God. Could you imagine if instead of a towel, just a corn tortilla? They listened to my advice. Golden Gloves, UFC canceled it, but feeder promo still. You won the beer bet. I'm not going to stay up for the last. Shane, you should stay up just for a round, because if it goes past a round, go to bed, but like it might end in the first round. So you should probably, you got 10 minutes, Shane. You got 10 minutes till your deadline. So you might as well stay for 15. Stay for a round. If no one gets knocked out, go to bed. All right, Shane. By the way, big UFC card tomorrow, Shane. Redemption on the beer bet. Dude, I'm so stoked to see the Shem Show fight tomorrow. If he wins, he's coming over to the UFC. He already teased signing. Oh, shit. Do you guys see that JJ Wilson out of the semifinals against Rabadanov? Broken jaw. Was training a little too hard. Sheesh, man. I just saw the replay from the. God damn. That has convinced me to have pad thai instead of tostadas. Gotta love some pad thai. Got to pack and smoke these. Oh, like my smoked pulled beef quesadillas. I haven't been following the NBA playoffs at all. All I know is that like Minnesota's doing well. But you know, weirdly enough, the city, it's weird because like if the Canucks make the playoffs, not only like BC lights up, right? Vikings and Wild, you feel it. Timberwolves, not so much. Like they're almost the niche big team here in Minnesota. Because even the Twins, like when the Twins are even playing bad, it seems like the city's still like, I don't know, more stoked on them. It's weird. That's what you get for beating my heart. What's up, Optics? Who's fighting tomorrow's UFC? This prospect in the welterweight division, Morales. I'm excited to see him fight. Let's bring up the card, actually. I literally just did all my preview. Oh yeah, Marion Santos, Sodiq Youssef, sick fucking matchup. Excited for that one. Ruzaboy is probably going to destroy Stoltzfus. Costa against Julian Erosa. Honestly, not a bad matchup. I think Costa's going to win that one. So main card's pretty good. Bellato, Paul Craig. I mean, if Paul Craig loses to Bellato, I'm sorry, it's over for Paul Craig. Get him the fuck out. I think the Connor Matthews fight is going to be fun. And Carlos Hernandez against Park Hyun Sung. Carlos Hernandez from Minnesota, by the way. Shout out to Carlos Hernandez. Well, he went to university at St. Mary's, so shout out to Carlos Hernandez. And he's my Hoppy's brother's friend, Hoptics. They played they played soccer together at St. Mary's. But yeah. I think tomorrow is one of those cards where on paper it looks like shit, but we might actually see some really, really fun outcomes. No, Melky Costa. Secret Juice Costa, man, fights like as much as Conor McGregor these days. I pulled it out and she didn't even throw it back to celebrate. Poverty franchise going to happen? That's weird, but makes sense in a way because it's way colder there. So football and hockey is better to play for folks, and both teams have a bit more history. True. And the Wolves have sucked for so many years. That's another thing, right? Again, like, don't get me wrong, like there's billboards, there's obviously like the Nas Reed signs everywhere, but it just like it doesn't feel like the home team is on like a legitimate championship run right now, you know? Once every 2 years, it feels like Hoptics. He's a Minnesota guy. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. And maybe just because I'm not a hoops guy as well, but like, it doesn't feel like the home team is making a run. Like, it doesn't feel like the city is buzzing enough for the Wolves. Like, I feel like people still wear more Twins and talk about Twins stuff right now. And like, who gives a fuck about the Twins right now? Right? Like, really, like who gives a shit as far as where they are in the standings and like their season so far, right? Compared to where the focus should be, which is the Wolves. Now the Wild are gone as well. It just feels like Vikings, Wild, Twins, and then everybody else. I don't know. Maybe it's just because like from Canada, and when like that province's hockey team does well, like if the Canucks go on a playoff run from fucking the top of British Columbia to Prince George to Victoria, the whole province is buzzing, dude. Like, I can't explain it. It's insane. I don't feel anything when it comes to the Timberwolves out here. Not even a little bit. And again, maybe it's because I'm just not a hoops guy. I don't know. But in like 4 or 5 years, I can see getting way more respect because Anthony Edwards is legit. Yes, that is true. That is true. Yeah, the Wolves were only goodish when they had Kevin Garnett, and they still couldn't win a championship. Cut to the scenes of New York turning into Gotham Batman theme for the Knicks. Yeah, they're... It's crazy that the Rangers, out of the New York teams, the New York Rangers, the hockey team, one of the longest standing teams in pro sports in that area, is like, they're the golden child, right? We've had such a terrible NBA team for so long that turned a lot of people off the Wolves like me. I guess that's fair. Maybe in like the next 5 years with this like new generation who are like just getting out of elementary or going into high school, and they'll be able to see the Wolves do well for the next like few years. Maybe that's when we'll see, you know, ticket prices get jacked up again. And I gotta go before ticket prices go up. I haven't gone to a Wolves game yet. Edwards can be a version of Kobe if he continues to do what he does, but you never know with super athletic players like that and injuries. I was a fan when I was growing up, but they were a legit worst team for almost 2 decades. Bro, at least you didn't have the Grizzlies. At least your team's still here. No, just bed, Sean. Just bed. But tomorrow, bright and early, UFC picks and predictions, Octagon, UFC. I think we're doing something after UFC. Edwards' top 5 favorite players. NBA need to make it have less games during the regular season. All the best players are always hurt in the playoffs. Well, I think it's because the players are more like John Jones than not. And I don't mean because of the color of their skin, okay? I mean because I think, you know, oh my God, buddy breathed on me and I'm just going to go hide in the closet for another 2 years. Like, fuck off, dude. Grow some balls and play the fucking game. I think basketball is ridiculous because you can't fight, honestly. But I think that about most sports. I think basketball, honestly, is just as bad as soccer for how these monster athletes who are some of the most incredibly gifted athletes with some of the craziest frames you've ever seen act like the biggest pussies on the planet. So that's why I just can't do the NBA, because I'm like, you know, you're athletic beasts, yet you are the biggest pussies. It's like soccer for me, man. Like, I feel like, honestly, the baseball players on the Twins have more balls than 90% of the NBA players. They literally fall to the ground begging for a foul. And the refs are even more fucking bitches that they give it to them. It's a horrible game. It really is. The NBA is the worst brand of basketball out there. I would rather watch the Lithuanian league, because at least they play. I'd rather watch the fucking men's league at the YMCA, bud, honestly, because they actually play like they give a fuck. Anyways, having said that, I still want to go to an NBA game live, because the last time I went to an NBA game was the Sonics last season before they left, and actually Kevin Durant was a rookie on the team, which was pretty cool. They got absolutely murked by the Phoenix Suns. NBA needs to make. Oh, I read that. Yo, Minnesports is going. Yes, shout out to the Frost stamping their ticket to the Walter Cup Finals. Off right now, Twins on a 12-game streak. Yeah, they're not tough as compared to MMA or any combat sports, but when it comes to playoffs, I don't see players fake injuries when it means the most. I don't know, man. I watched NBA when I was growing up as a kid in like the late 90s and early 2000s, and it was so much fun to watch. Now it's just... there's some players that ruin it, and the refs have made it unwatchable for the most part, especially regular season. Olympic basketball was peak. Dude, soccer players are some of the most effeminate pussies in the sport, literally. Honestly, I think NBA players are worse now. In 2025, I think NBA players are worse. But they're basically like, it's potato, tomato. They are literally, for how athletically gifted they are, it's just insane. Absolutely insane. So I literally, like, I have no respect for that shit. Yeah. Their last year before they were moved, my dad was a huge Steve Nash fan, so we were in Seattle, and dude, we got the tickets for like, I want to say like $40 each, 30 maybe from some scalpers, because no one was going to those games. I'm not gonna lie, I used to be a basketball fan when I was a kid, but I feel like that it was just more of an aggressive era. And again, I'm fucked in the head. I like people fighting, right? Like, obviously, I want to see people fight in basketball. I would watch the NFL if they were allowed to fight. I can't do it. There's so many times where I'm like, oh man, I just wish that you could just grab that helmet and just smash his motherfucking head in. But again, that's savagery. That's not sport. But I can't watch the NFL either, man. Now, I'm not going to say that those guys are bitches. They ain't, okay? They take arguably more damage than fighters. So, again, got a lot more respect for those athletes. But if you can't fight, it's just so fucking boring, dude. It's only entertaining when I bet on it. Honestly, I say this, 90% of sports you go to live and 99% of sports that you bet on become entertaining. There's always fuck the Sonics. I better come back for fuck's sakes. Would have so many fans in the Western Canada. Dude, fuck the Sonics, man. We need the Grizzlies back, dude. Superior rules to all sports. Yes, exactly. Dude, same thing, like the US has this shitty sport called field lacrosse, whereas Canada has real lacrosse, box lacrosse. Night and day. What do you think about Tippett in a first Hirasi? Ooh. Value-wise, I don't hate it. It's just like the Wild aren't in drafting mode right now. They're in like player development mode right now, if anything. So if anything, like Tippett and maybe just another young piece instead of a first, or just try to find, I mean, this is so much easier said than done. Just try to find a player for player swap. A little Yankee swap. I mean, they could dangle that first, maybe and address, another area of need. I get it, but I wouldn't hate it. I'd prefer, like I said, a Yankee swap, as unrealistic as that is. All right, now we're fucking talking, baby. Worst sports ever to watch is baseball, in my opinion. Unless you're live, but again, if you're live, it's less about the game for me and more about the food. I'm pigging out and I'm drinking beers. Yeah, the Grizzlies will be back, would be crazy, but at the same time, I feel like it would be gone again in about 8 to 10 years. I disagree, man. Chris, think about it for 1 second. Who the fuck are their fan base going to be? You really think that the Asian and East Indian market in Vancouver will allow this team to leave again? Absolutely not, dude. Absolutely not. Rich Asians, rich East Indians, they will fund that fucking team, bro. There's no way that Vancouver could not support him. I feel like Vancouver is arguably almost more of an NBA market than NFL, than MLB, and it will never be Canucks level, but they'd give them a run for their money. They'd give them a run for their money. Because the Canucks have been able to catch the Asian market and the East Indian market, but let's be honest. Basketball is usually first. Look at Toronto. The Asian East Indian market are way more into the Raptors than they are into the Maple Leafs. So. True, but on TV, I'd rather watch paint dry. Yes, me too. Yeah, I just think, like, you look at the population of Vancouver and who has the money in Vancouver, and Baseball is fun. Took me a long time to appreciate it, but when you have a good team and expect fun things to happen, baseball is fun. Thoughts on the main event? Yes, let me get into it. We've been ragging the puck a little bit here, and it's been fun. Keep the comments coming, guys. We got Raúl Zaragoza, who is undefeated, ladies and gentlemen. Undefeated. And by the way, this is for the vacant lightweight, the interim lightweight title. He's out of Mexico City. He is undefeated. El Matador Ilya Light here. 5-0 as a pro, 26 years of age, has only fought in Lux. Okay, so this is the interim belt that he's holding right now. Anyways, beat Carlos Arana, who was 7-3 in his last fight, knocked him out. Before then, he's the only guy so far to beat Anuar Aburto. We saw a fight earlier on this card, freaking Mexican Slenderman. And his first ever fight as a pro, he took on a 3-1 guy. So already a pretty good record and a champion despite him still being new to the sport. He's going up against a veteran out of Guadalajara who's 31, respectable record of 13-5, 4-1 in his last 5 fights. The Hooligan, 2 KO, TKOs, 3 submissions, 8 decisions, 5-3 in Lux, 2-1 in Combate Globals. Wait. This is the this is to unify the belt. My bad. Okay. This is to unify the belt. My bad. I read interim on Kaposa's list and my brain went to a pretzel. But anyways, so he beat Luis Marquez in his last fight. Who Luis Marquez was pretty good before then. 12-5 got meh. He got redemption against Luis Marquez. I remember actually we watched this title fight together on the channel. So he has not fought since last August. I don't know. He's got some decent wins on his resume. He's also got some good fights. Like he fought Ignacio Bahamondes and went the distance against him. Like that loss has aged well, okay? Especially since he wasn't knocked out. But like he'll beat a solid opponent, then lose to, someone he probably should beat. And you'll have a good fight overall and then, fight a 5-6 guy. So like not a very consistent career. Having said that, Zaragoza, small sample size. Hugo Flores doesn't have a lot of finishes. Smart fighter, crafty vet, not super dangerous, which is why I'm going with El Matador, ladies and gentlemen. Make it 6-0 for Raúl. Yo, Zesty Drickus! Kenny spit on that thing. Yo, what's up, Kenny? Great to see you. Thank you so much for the 11 months, by the way. Holy shit. Yo, shout out to the former Kenny Biggums, now Zesty Drickus. Oh, dude. More Asian community, but it's Asian and East Indian is huge in Vancouver. Vancouver, it's pretty multicultural. Like you go to like Surrey and Richmond, and there's a big Persian community out there, big Lebanese community, big Greek community. But yeah, Asian and East Indian, they got the money in Vancouver. And especially in Surrey. Both legitimate and illegal. I think more of the Asian gangs are in Calgary, but the East Indian gangs are in Vancouver. Yo, it's Mini Toronto now. I don't know. I dig Asian people and East Indian people, so I got no issue with it. And if they can get a basketball team back in Vancouver, then let's fucking go. What time, Raúl Zaragoza? Right now. They had these wipes and steering wheel and apparently changed color. Oh, crazy. No way. That's wild. Is that where Jujar came from? Round 1, ladies and gentlemen. No, I like everybody. 450. I ain't like all the degenerate YouTube channels out here, okay? Oh, and already going for the takedown was Flores, and Flores able to take Zaragoza to the ground. Zaragoza had a 1-2, went for the low kick, and a nice clean takedown by Flores. Flores in the full guard of Zaragoza. 4:25. Working in the guard. Again, we haven't seen a lot of anyone's ground game on this card, really. It's been a lot of stand-up. Oh, posturing up, looking to land some elbows. Yeah, so Cerquera is from, sorry, the hockey player. He is from Surrey. Bro, there's a YouTube channel that is just devoted to telling, like, gang stories from Canada. And, like, the craziest ones are Manitoba and Vancouver. 3:44. Well, I'm fucking brown, Chris. So I know how you feel about me. Yo, what's up, Thomas? 3:31. Canada is literally a mix of everybody. So I got no issue, because if there was an issue, I wouldn't be allowed to be there. I'd be deported from my own country, sent to fucking get shot in the face in Iran, or hung. They still do hangings there. 3:11. Looking for the triangle choke here from bottom is Zaragoza. Not going to get it. Posturing up is Flores. Flores with a nice elbow. How's it going, Thomas Tank Engine? 2:49. I found a lively small British town I'm going to visit this summer. Nice. Yo, what's up, Diego? How's it going? 2:37. Oh, nice right hand by Flores. Again, trying to find that triangle, fishing for it is Zaragoza, but Flores doing a good job staying on his knees, landing some good shots in the guard. Left hand by Flores. Flores, half guard now. Good job just staying postured up, knees planted. Two minutes on the clock. Trying to get into side control here. Or he might even just be trying to pass an amount. Smothering him right now. Not bad, brother. Just getting the stove going for a coffee. Hope all is well with you. It's been a crazy day, but we were able to sneak in a stream, so things are good, brother. Things are good. No coffee for me as I'm going to bed after this, but in about 7 hours, I'll be up with the coffee. 1 minute and 31 seconds. Dude, great job by Flores here. Just continuing to throw damage here in this top position. Now trying to force Zaragoza to turn to his left. He's either going to get... Oh, and a good job by Zaragoza to get Flores back into guard, because Flores almost had his choice of side control or mount. I mean, I feel like most just big cities are. So I'll say yes, but like obviously the more small town you get to, the less. But like, yeah, Minneapolis and St. Paul is everybody. Little bit of everybody. "36 seconds. Still in the guard is Flores. Who's winning? I think Flores is winning so far. He's doing more damage in the top position. He's been in the top position for a while, but just when I say that, Zaragoza gets right back up to his feet, but Flores landing some big shots. 15 seconds remaining. No worries, Diego. 5 seconds. They have the action figure looking ref in this one. Nice right hand by Zaragoza at the end of the first round, and that's going to do it for the end of the first round. Or that's going to do it for the first round. And I think that Hugo Flores won that first round. He got the takedown. He actively tried to actively tried to pass guard. advanced position, and he did damage the whole time. Ben, he's got the Riz, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, okay, so he's the 170. I was getting so confused, man. It's getting late too. So this is for the lightweight interim belt, and yeah, Zaragoza is the welterweight champion right now. That's what I was wondering, because I was like, wait, they both interim lightweight champion. He's the 170-pound champ. Okay. All right, round 2.
Let's get it all.
$453. So I wonder why this is interim if he's the... Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe this isn't the interim. Maybe this is undisputed. I don't know. But regardless, the lightweight belt is on the line. Yes, we are in round 2. 428. Looking for the front kick. It was actually Flores. Oh, nice right uppercut by Zaragoza, and a clash of heads as Flores tried to spin away from it. Well, he won the first round. He's the better grappler. If he can get the takedown, I think he'll be able to win this fight. But he'll have to get the takedown every single round because Zaragoza is the better striker on the feet. Zaragoza is not noticeably that much bigger than him, though. Du Bronx, obviously. I'd give it a solid 7.5 or 8. 7.5 or 8. 8. I enjoyed the card. 336. Yes, sir. It's going to be a busy day tomorrow. 328. Flores with a nice 1-2. Flores with a low kick. This fight's still on the feet, and Flores now striking back. 314. Oh, nice left hook by Flores. He cracked Zaragoza there. Zaragoza smiling, going, yeah, you got me. All right. A little bit of a scrap here in the second round. Straight left jab by Flores. Zaragoza missing with the body kick. Yeah, again, I wonder why this is an interim title when Flores won the title in his last fight. Anyways. Oh, looking for a left to the body. Oh, Flores just knocked down Zaragoza. He knocks him down. Another right hand. Early stoppage. Early stoppage. Early stoppage. Flores knocked down Zaragoza. Landed 2 shots. But Zaragoza was far from being finished. And he is pissed, dude. Throwing his mouth guard on the ground. Telling the ref to fuck off. He wants out. He wants out of this cage. And I don't blame him. Beautiful counter left, right hand, knocks down Zaragoza. Yes, does his head hit the canvas? Does he bounce back up? Oh, you know what? And again, hindsight is always 20/20 upon looking at the replay. The way he fell, I don't blame the ref for jumping in there because look at he folded. Legs gave out, eyes back of the head, bounced off the canvas, fucking folded. But he immediately came to and he knows where the fuck he is. So that was just almost I want to say the most flamboyant fucking flash knockout I've ever seen. Because a lot happened for a flash knockout where he came to right away. Real time. And honestly, overall, early stoppage, especially for a fucking title fight. But I will say, I don't agree with it. I understand what the ref was doing. Flores won. Yeah, so early stoppage. And again, but I understand why, because the ref was behind the play and all he sees is the head hit, the head go back, the eyes rolled back, and the fucking body contorted on, you know. Don't agree with it. Definitely think it was early, especially for a title fight. But I'm not going to rip on the ref for that one. I understand why he jumped in there because he looked like a dead man. Fuck. See you later, Ben. Flores won. Yeah, not cool. Fucking Oompa Loompa stopping my warrior. Just wish JDM got the finish, but it was even more impressive, honestly. Dude, I don't think anyone's going to finish Bilal anymore. Luque was the last. Luque was the last to finish Bilal, other than Leon Edwards' or finger. Why did I know, dude? Or the chick, honestly. Yeah, 8.5 because all three of my favorite fighters and picks won. Good boxing from Flores this round. Oh my God, bro, very sad. Unless you're folded like origami, let the game continue, especially in a title fight. And if he took 2 more big shots after that, jump in there. Hugo Flores, and still the interim lightweight champion. It does suck to see Zaragoza's O go, but he didn't lose his title. Anshul Jubilee S knockout. Okay, now standing next to each other, you can see the size difference. Bro, shout out to Hugo Flores, though. I mean, look, again, Zaragoza, early stoppage, whatever, but fuck, he cracked him, bro, and folded him. Zaragoza's a good prospect. Do not redeem. He is a good prospect, and he'll come back strong. He's still the welterweight champion. It is done. It is done. Wait, how is he and new? I am so confused. Isn't he not the champion? Whatever, and new, bro. Who cares? And new, and still doesn't matter. He still has the lightweight fucking title. Let's go, baby. Hugo Flores won. Hugo Flores. Bro, run it back, bro. Run it back. Luke's 54. Run it back, because I think 53 is already announced. Double interim champ, I guess? No problem. I think he was out in midair, but when he hit the canvas, he got back in his sense. Exactly, yep. Because like the way the legs folded, like he was out upon getting hit with that hook. I guess it was the left. But yeah, but then he came to immediately, right? And I think the ref didn't see that because the ref was behind the action. Run it back. Run it back, ladies and gentlemen. Run it back. Luke's 54. Let's freaking go. Speaking of, by the way, I think 53 was announced. Oh, no, it wasn't yet. Okay. I stand correct. Streamer smash. It's stupid as fuck. Well, there you go. Pretty fun card, man. Pretty fun card, if I do say so myself. I think Luke's is one of the most fun regional shows to watch. I think it's the best regional promotion to come out of Mexico. Not a lot of blood in this one, but some pretty good finishes and some solid action. Road to UFC watch along, you know it, dude. You know it. I fucking love watching Road to UFC. And we'll be doing the Road FC Ryzen collab show in a couple weeks too. Hell yeah, Hugo bro just provided me my tuition with that KO. Let's go. Prediction, because some good prospects coming. Dude, I'm stoked. I got to go over the whole roster for this season, but in like, I don't even care if the guys win or go to the UFC, because that doesn't matter, because none of them are going to do well in the UFC, or maybe like 1% will. It's just like those fights, like sometimes the Ultimate Fighter fights to get into the house back in the day, are just fun fucking fights. Yo, thank you so much for everything, Chris Gray. I'm going to subscribe to your YouTube channel in literally like 5 minutes. But that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That is it for this fight companion. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with us here tonight. Glad I was able to jump on, guys. I was without power for 15 hours. For 15 hours I had no power. I missed the Air stream. I missed one championship Friday fights this morning. But we should be good to go. Knocking on wood that we don't get too much wind, freaking lightning and the whole shebang tomorrow, but it seems to be dying down. Regardless, speaking of tomorrow, if YouTube will fucking load. Here, I'm trying to just show you guys my schedule. I don't know. YouTube's not loading. Check my schedule on the post/community tab, guys. Do you think Gulari, 19-year-old, can win the thing? Check him out. Are we season 5 now of Road to UFC? Or season 4? God, Wikipedia, man. They got nothing on the fighters yet. Okay. I'm just looking at the list right now. Oh, Aaron Tao's coming in? No way. He was on Contender Series. I know him. I know Kai Yoshida. Here, let me just bring this up here. I'll look up the Contender Series ones as well. By the way, finally this loaded. So here are... Yeah, motherfucking power out. So yeah, tomorrow, Octagon, UFC, Oh, we are staying up all night tomorrow. Fuck, there's like 28 fights on this card. 28 fights, I guarantee it doesn't go over 4 hours. Shout out to Pancreas Blood. All right. What else was I bringing up here? All right. He brings it. He's fucking good. And he honestly could be good in the UFC, I think, as well. I know Yoshida. Who's the guy you mentioned? This guy. Okay. He's got like a 25-0 Wulin Fang record or what? 12-1. All right. He's legit. He did fight in Wulin Fang, though, of course. But not that much. And honestly, the guys he fought in Wulin Fang were actually pretty good, so. I like it. It's crazy. With Asian prospects, you just have to watch them, though, because the record doesn't do them justice. And sometimes in both ends of the scale, right? Hey, I'll see you tomorrow, buddy. All right, Dana White Contender Series list. Who else here am I? Dong Hyung So. He's good. He's okay. I know more Korean and Japanese versus Chinese, but the only Chinese organization I like follow somewhat closely is JCK. I feel like this guy's familiar as well. 8-1. Okay, yeah, he's the Eternal Champ right now. He beat Dan Jones, Gabriel Schlo. Yeah, this guy's actually really good. Dude, this one's going to be sweet because there's not just Asian fighters. We got Australia as well in this one. They're probably going to clean up, to be honest. Cool. I'm stoked. All right, Dana White Contender Series. What do we got? All right, let me turn this off. Okay, how am I going to find this? This is the list, right? Yeah. Okay, we got some good ones here, man. Absolute stud. I've seen him fight once. Look at all the TKOs. Not familiar with him, to be honest. Luke Fernandez is good. Can't say I've seen much of him. He's pretty good. Dude, Korea's good. I think I've seen him fight a couple times. Bro, this is my fucking dog, man. This guy is one of the scariest fucking fighters I have seen in a long time, dude. He has not been knocking out cans, man. He's been fighting some really good prospects in Brave. Fuck, he's good. He was on that India versus Pakistan show. Dude, and he ripped it up. Yeah, he went fucking 7-3 as an amateur. Yeah, dude. I cannot wait to see what he has. Louis Lee Scott is okay. McKee's okay. Tariq, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. Yep. Fuck, I love this guy too. FEN stud, bro. Yeah, that's right. And he fought in Prime Show MMA. He fought the Prime Show MMA, which they're having another show this weekend, which is crazy. Wait, Rosek is on? Dude. Could you imagine beats Phil DeFree, then goes to freaking Dana White Contender Series and makes it to the UFC? That would be unreal. Former Glory kickboxer. Yo, Radley De Silva. He's nasty, bro. He's nasty. Obviously, Max Holzer. Fucking Wrights are some good names, man. Dude, Cerquera is literally India's last hope. Leave it to an American. And he's I think he was just signed from to the UFC. I don't think he's going to Dana White Contender Series. I think he was signed. He beat the guy that beat Jean Silva. Yo, Lux just ended. How's it going, Striking Ace? Dana White Contender Series. I've trained with Shah Kamali in the Beta Academy BJJ. No way. He's also in Dana White Contender Series. I guess a pleasant surprise. Gabriel Schlup beat Jean Silva and Sebastian. Zale beat that guy. Dude, there's some fun names. There's some fun names for sure. Little to no Canadians, but there are no Canadian prospects right now. So, well, other than Radley De Silva, who's Brazilian but grew up in Vancouver. So let's go. I just think they haven't updated it. Like they've added to it, but haven't subtracted from it. Striking Ace. Because they have Rorschach on there as well. And like, I don't think that that's official at all. I think Tapology just put that up there. That's like, yo, if he beats Phil, you know, KSW's not going to be able to hold on to that one. Yeah, dude, we'll go over it again on tomorrow's stream. In between some of like the buffer time on the UFC fights or Octagon. It is starting, what is it, August, like first or second week of August? Right, like literally the week after Dana White's, right after The Ultimate Fighter, which starts next week. Oh my God, it's back. Fourth or third annual Ultimate Fighter watch party. If we got to suffer watching it alone, we're going to suffer watching it together, ladies and gentlemen. Rory was our last hope. Dude, Jasmine's going to win the title, baby. All right, sweet. Yeah, we'll go over it tomorrow. Oh, it's so bad. It's almost like that's why we host the watch party for it, and we just have like certain things like how many times a fighter cries, how many times the fighter's drunk. So I keep a tally, and sometimes we'll just have like internal bets on it. I love Robbie, but damn you. Not tonight. But that Kazakh guy is good. Yeah, Tough's going to suck again. Maybe Chael will bring a little light to it, but it's just the editing. It has nothing to do with like the cast and crew these days. It's the editing, right? Like Spike didn't give a fuck. Fox didn't give that much of a fuck. ESPN gives way too much of a fuck. So, and honestly, the format of the show just doesn't work anymore. Like it's over, right? Reality show is dead. Okay, it's over in that format. But if it was gonna have any sort of redemption to maybe bring it back to what it was even in the Fox days, they'd have to do it on like a Netflix or something, right? I only want to see a backstory if it's like, you know, Chris Lieben's dad fucking abandoning him the day before, or, you know, yeah, the day before he like entered the house, you know, shit like that. I don't care about fucking, you know, this is my wife I met back in high school. She's, you know, like, fuck that shit, bro. Yeah, just bring back the craziness. Dude, she's going to win the belt, baby. She's going to win the belt. Fuck off, Natalia Silva. Or second behind Babe Val. All right, guys. I'm beat. I'm going to go to sleep. Tomorrow morning, back UFC picks and predictions video. Octagon, UFC, and Blood. 4 streams in a row, all night, all morning, all day, baby. Sup of the my BJJ gym. At least, or see ya. See you later, loner. Or shout out to my BJJ gym. I think that's what you're trying to say. At least this season has flyweights to expand the division. At least this season of flyweights expanded the division. Yes, that is true. That is true. Some of the fighters that have come out of Tough are okay recently, but it's not the same, bro. It's not the same. The bed is a green screen. He doesn't sleep. Fucking writes the striking ace. Well, Octagon's going to be an awesome card. UFC is going to be an okay card. Blood, Pancreas. Always fun. All right, guys. Appreciate you guys. We'll be back on Balls Deep and Deep next week, as I believe it returns. They're doing a Deep versus Breaking Down show coming up soon as well. So anyways, appreciate you guys. Thank you to everybody who donated as well. Thidges for the 22 euros. Sean Moody for being a member for 12 months. Ben with the $9 worth of donations. In the Granite with the 2-piece as well. Thank you so much. And Zesty Driggis for the 11 months of being a member. Appreciate you guys. Back tomorrow, predictions video, Octagon, UFC, and Blood. Full day of streams. The lights are on. The power is back. Always remember. Always remember. It was actually that cartoon action figure looking ref's fault in that main event. But anyways, thank you guys so much for joining. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow for a full day of streams. Peace. I'm out of here.
I don't give a fuck if the decision's rigged!
In the fiercest battle